The Federal Trade Commission has filed a sweeping lawsuit against Live Nation and its subsidiary Ticketmaster, accusing the entertainment of giant secretly working with scalpers to drive up ticket prices and profit from the very behavior it claims to fight, which that was pretty obvious when we covered it back in the day. But the lawsuit, according to FTC's filing, Ticketmaster spent years turning a blind eye to large-scale ticket brokers who used fake accounts and automated systems to purchase thousands of tickets in bulk before immediately reselling them at inflated prices on Ticketmaster's own resale platform. Instead of blocking these brokers, FTC alleges that Ticketmaster provided technical support to help them bypass ticket limits. One investigation found that the single broker managed over 13,000 fake accounts, buying hundreds of thousands of tickets between 2020 and 2024. FTC Chair Andrew Ferguson says the practice cost consumer billions in inflated prices and unnecessary fees. But it was inflation, everyone. Quote, American live entertainment should be accessible to everyone, unquote, Ferguson said. It shouldn't cost an arm and a leg to take your family to a ball game to see your favorite musician perform. So the triple dip scheme, pretty much, first off, the primary sale fees when fans first buy tickets, resale fees when brokers flip those tickets on Ticketmaster's secondary market, and depending on the price of the ticket, it made the fees higher also. And so this is what the main complaint's about. They mark up fees when Ticketmaster itself raises resale prices directly. Between 2019 and 2024, the company generated over $11 billion in ticket-related revenue. Nearly $4 billion were coming from resale fees alone. How do they find out about this? Internal company email cited in the lawsuit shows executives deliberately ignored repeated warnings about the broker abuse because cracking down would cost millions in profits. One message admitted that ignoring scalpers had, quote, become a matter of policy. One employee wrote in frustration, we have a guy who hires 1,000 college kids to each buy the ticket limit of 8, and another who creates 1,000 fake accounts to do the same. We call one a broker and the other a scalper, but to the fan, it's the same thing. 7 U.S. states are involved in this right now. Florida, Illinois, Utah, Tennessee, Virginia, Nebraska, and Colorado have joined FTC's suit seeking civil penalties and potential damages for consumers. The allegations are proven, Ticketmaster would face hundreds of millions in fines, which, by the way, that's nothing. There is billions of dollar company right that we're talking about right here. Strict operational reforms, or even a court-ordered breakup of the parent company, Live Nation. The case also claims that Ticketmaster's executives intentionally avoided introducing fair pricing tools after internal projections warned it would cost them $220 million annually in resale revenue. Ticketmaster denies any wrongdoing, of course. Live Nation issued
Live Nation got the emails, bro.
Live Nation issued a statement saying, quote, it doesn't take a PhD in economics to understand that artists and fans are cheated with $300 tickets sell for $3,000. They're trying to claim of course they want to do something like that because people can obviously see it's inflated. But regulators argue that it's Ticketmaster itself that created and profited from the system.
Would you rather them pay an extraneous fine like $500 million or force them to break up from Live Nation? That I saw that, I was like, that is going to cost them way more than $500 million. Or forced to separate from Live Nation.
I say they have to break up and pay the $500 million.
Yeah, fucking double dip
for each one. Ticketmaster pays $500, Live Nation pays $500, and then break them up.
I don't think Ticketmaster, that might bankrupt them.
Good.
Live Nation.
It's a real penalty, though. That's an actual penalty that matters because all these stupid penalties are ridiculous. $3 million fine. For them, that's nothing. They have billions of dollars.
It's the mindset that it could create more ripple effect. Like if Ticketmaster goes out of business over a fine like that, I don't know if they would, but if they do, then it's just Live Nation. Like who else is competing with Live Nation? Right now, they're the same, but if they separate, that would create competition and maybe drive prices down. If it's just Live Nation, who do we have?
Other ones, but they're not readily in my brain right now. I just think it has to be a substantial penalty because right now the penalties they're getting hit with, all the companies say it themselves, this is just the cost of business. That's how they word it. And they literally will use this as a tax deduction tactic, paying these fees. It goes under legal fees.
I don't want them to get away with it, but I also don't want, because I just looked up, they employ about 6,700 people as of last year from their annual report.
Wait, 600,000 or
6,700.
oh,
So almost
6,700
7,000 employees.
I thought you said 670 employees. I was like, wait, that doesn't sound.
No. The amount of employees. Now we can maybe scrap out 100 of those as like executives and key decision makers and stakeholders in the company. But that's over 6,000 people that are just trying to make a living. So for a company to go out of business, that has way more implications. It kind of sucks. I wouldn't want that to happen. Pay a fine that actually creates policy change. Like make them make changes within their organization. But doing a little $2 million fine, who cares? Make it substantial, but not like.
HV said on Twitch, scalping is illegal here. Let us know where you're from. I forgot. Can't sell with a profit. Problem solved.
That used to be how it was in America. Scalping used to be illegal. This process found a way to loophole it, and now it's not by doing it via the internet and subsidiaries of these bigger corporations. The truth is, nothing's going to stop them from doing this unless people start paying a real penalty. A one-time fee is going to do nothing. They're just going to make that money back in a month. So it has to be a consistent fine that happens every time they allow something like this to happen. A precedent needs to be set in a courtroom that says every time you guys resell at a percentage over, you will be fined X amount of money for it. And then that would stop them from allowing it every time. But one-time fee is going to do nothing.
Yeah, I think the solution is easy, right? They already have this platform set up like StubHub and other platforms where if you buy a ticket and can't go to the event, you can sell it. Just don't allow it to be sold for more than the original ticket price. Like that shouldn't be that hard.
See, that's why they have the whole resale thing, right?
Yeah, people can choose what they sell it for, and that's where it gets gross.
I'm sure even in Norway, there's some loopholes behind it, even though it is illegal. I'm sure there's some people trying to get away with it. We'll see what happens. I don't think anything's going to happen.
Ticketmaster's going to get away with it, though.
They're going to settle for like $20 million or something, and then it'll be over. Won't even go to court.
That was a clip from the Solid Sound podcast that we do live every Sunday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Check out the full podcast for this clip right here. See y'all in the next one. See you.